because this individual was born and raised in America, and they said, "Oh, can't be America, can't be great old America." That's why these so-called Christians, the Edomite, can't get it, because they're trying to save America when the scriptures say Babylon is going to fall. And we know that it's America. Now, does Esau know it? I believe that David knows that Babylon the Great is America, like he knows that Edomites are the current so-called white people. But if they admit it, then they're saying they know that they're going to go into slavery. They know that America's going to be destroyed, and so forth. Anyway, it says, there's a next comment, Joseph Ruffin, and it says, America is the daughter of Babylon. Mystery Babylon is and has always been the Roman Empire, which, by the way, America would be considered the Roman Empire all over again. And I'm going to say this again, because the Spirit's on me. Everyone in GMS, now we got newer guys that have come in within the last 6 months, so I don't expect them to know all the breakdowns, but guess what? You should be studying it. You should be getting with brothers that know it. You know, the scriptures say, one of my favorite scriptures, and High Priest Ari, I used to always bring this out, was Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. Eat this roll and go and teach the children of Israel. You can't be a teacher unless you eat the whole roll. So if you don't know, if you can't interpret Revelation 6th chapter, you have no business teaching. You know, if you can't interpret Revelation 18th chapter, the 17th chapter, you have no business teaching. And you have men that's been in this thing for years, for 10, 11, 12, 30. You men that's been in this thing for that many years, you supposed to know everything that the apostles and the other elders know. Eat this roll. Eat this roll. Eat the whole roll. It was also said to John on the Isle of Patmos. A little book was given to him, and it was said to eat it. And in thy mouth it shall be sweet as honey, and in thy belly it shall be bitter. And you know me, I go into a lot of prophecies. If you watch, my videos, most of the time I'll go into prophetic things, because we're in that time. Okay, so this is the last one, a response to the main comment. It says, servant of Yahuwah. Sounds like an Israelite to me, not a one Wester. It says, and this is a response to so relevant today, America's Mystery Babylon and Revelation. So this is servant of Yahuwah. That is correct. The 48 states of the USA is Babylon. And the reason why he said 48, because that's the contiguous America. Because they all touching each other. All the states are touching each other one way or another. New York touches New Jersey. New York touches Connecticut. Connecticut touches Rhode Island, and so forth and so on. Florida touches Georgia. So it says that is correct. The 48 states of the USA is Babylon the Great, because almost all evidence points to it. Babylon the Great is the Most High's spiritual leaders who have become wicked. The Most High, it actually says God, gave 48 cities and their lands to the spiritual leaders. Numbers 35 verse 7. And if you click on it, he says a whole lot. I'm not going to read all of this. It's a long comment, but I'm going to read a little bit more. Next paragraph, it says Numbers 35 verse 7. It says Babylon the Great, which nation is the greatest nation on earth, where everyone has wanted to go to, USA. Which nation has the most powerful military? Well, they brag about their military on earth. Which God has given them so they can protect God's people all around the earth as the shepherds of Christianity, the USA. Now, it's going off, man. Anyway, it goes on to say, which nation makes those who bring all manner of goods by sea? Yeah, because you have the West Coast and you have the East Coast. And most of your products are imported by the West Coast. Because who's making all these products, the flat screens and the computers and the Jordans or whatever? It's coming from China. So China is closer to California. It says which makes those who bring all manner of goods by sea rich. Right? China became rich. I did a video, but they took it down, and it said billionaires around the world, and they had a list, and number one on the list were Chinese. There were more billionaires being produced than people in Europe and in America. So did not the Chinese become rich? You damn right they became rich. You have I don't know, you can do the research yourself, but you have about 1,000 billionaires in China or more. And there's billionaires popping up every day in China. They're getting rich. Why? Because they're making the products to ship it to the U.S. and around the world. At one time, America was the great beacon of light. Why? Because they made products and shipped them around the world. It says, let me read that again. It said, which nation makes those who bring all manner of goods by sea rich? The U.S., all you got to do is read Revelation, the 18th chapter, and that's one of the most major chapter in the book of Revelation. The SDA, which is the Seventh-day Adventist Church, was founded in the USA. The Jehovah's Witness was founded in the USA. The Mormon Church was founded in the USA. The Church of Christ was founded in the USA. Oh, and the Israelites, the whole Israelite thing of us being Jake was founded in the USA. In Babylon, the Worldwide Church of God was founded in the USA. The Assemblies of Yahweh was founded in the USA. Which nation is the home of the pharmaceutical companies which Babylon the Great has deceived the whole world with, translated as sorceries in the Bible. This individual's hitting a lot of good points. Which nation has the movie industry and the music industry? The USA. Which nation ranks number one in porn? The USA. Which nation has promoted evolution? Yeah, well, this is the land of confusion, because you can be an atheist, you can be a Christian, you can be Buddhist. You know, you can change your sex. But why, and I'm going to close on this last few words. Why would this guy, David should be saying that America is Babylon the Great, or it might be Babylon the Great. Or throw it up as a question. Like I said, I didn't watch the whole video. I kind of jumped around. But he should know. Anyway, that's all I got to say. And in closing, I'm going to say this again. All you men that's in GMS, that have been in this thing for a minute, as they say, you should know all the breakdowns, okay? You shouldn't get nervous unless I put you on the spot about, like, let's say a Daniel 11 chapter or Daniel the 9th chapter, which you should know these breakdowns, or are a Second Ezra 11 and Second Ezra 12, which no other camp can break down. None of those other camps can break that down. Most of you in GMS probably can't break that down, but you're supposed to know all of these precepts. You know, and especially you're supposed to know these interpretations. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.